Let's see if that works. I know I changed the name of it now. Who knows if it's going to stay that way. Still waiting for the bit rate to catch up to itself and everything. I'm trying a slightly different method. Hopefully the method to the madness actually works out. And that's the reason why I decided to go ahead and start just a little bit early. I don't know if anybody's even watching right now, because it's still loading up and everything, still trying to level out and everything. And I imagine once when I finally, I guess, have every single thing set up good, things will start working just a little bit more better. So at this point in time and everything, I'm just pretty much kind of waiting and hoping. So, you know, refresh my screen. Okay, there we are. The bitrate finally flared on up and everything. Let's go ahead and see if this will change the screen to what I want it to be. Alright, and as we can tell, starting yesterday, we did the started doing the very first setups and everything like that and everything. And it was in this world right here. So let's go ahead and load up this world. Here. Ooh. I know Minecraft is not a lot of people's favorite game, or it's not. It's probably been run numerously, and some of the streamers and YouTubers and content creators of Minecraft have pretty much been, well, having to come up with creative ways, better ways of doing things and stuff like that. I'm here to tell you, I'm gonna be as creative as I possibly can. But it is what it is. You'll get what you get, and we'll see how it goes. And yesterday we started building this beautiful little tiny house right here. I mean, it is tiny. Can't really get a good view of the whole thing. And there's a little room right there behind me, and then you got my little kitchen area, little storage area right there, and then the front door right over there, with the very first tool made in this world hanging right there. And I would like to learn more about like Patreon and other stuff and everything, so that we can start doing some of these sub things the right way, so that you know, you too could have a tool, armor stand, or something in this world, because this world is going to last as long as the computer doesn't destroy it. You know what I mean? So let's get started in playing this world. Oh, and there is one other thing. No, it's not in my inventory. Why did I look in my inventory? Look in this box right here. And as you can see right here, this is the only add-on into this world, aka a mod that allows us to cut down trees with an axe by breaking the bottom block. You break the bottom block, the whole tree comes tumbling down, or comes down. It doesn't really tumble, it just kind of explodes. So yeah, and it really is as simple as it explodes and it all rains down on you. Boom, you know. Oh, bro. and that's how we are clearing out areas. The only reason why I put the mod, the add-on on is to basically not have to spend a whole lot of time with, you know, what do we call it? Let's go ahead and get this dirt on off the back of it here. Let's do like a little bit of stuff. Toss this on down. And we can toss some of these down over here somewhere. Just a couple here and there. Densing out the forest just a little bit. That's good enough. But I keep on pressing buttons that aren't the right button. But we're gonna get the roof on here. Make this look like an actual thing. I'm gonna just do a simple roof. There's no sense in being too whatchamacallit. Just gonna do a simple little roof, just a family simple. Yeah, you know what I mean. Just so simple. Simple. And I thought about just using wood as the roof. Should I just use wood as the roof? It'd probably be the easiest way to do it, just to go ahead and take like some birch or whatever and make the roof. Do we think that'd be a good idea? And here we got another axe right here. It's almost dead. It's basically dead. So we'll set that up there. And one day somebody will name that. Who knows? Here goes my wife's pickaxe. We're gonna be putting that up sometime today. We gotta find ourselves some cows that would actually put some things on it. But what we're gonna do right now is go ahead. Just probably need half of them, and then take that. All that, and now because of the time of day, we need to take a little siesta. A little nap. And what was that? Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is right there would be a good spot to do it. Let's make the ladder. Let's put the phone up there. That would make the ladder, right? And there we go. Boom. And that's gonna be way up to do all that. So what I got to do is take this and put it right there, like so. And a matter of fact, let's I think it's gonna be, it's gonna be one higher. That's what it's gonna be. One higher. I know we can do the same thing right here. Actually, let's go ahead and go on over here to the other side and do that right here. Oh, I'm gonna need some more. Can I reach that from here? No. Yeah, let's go and grab some more of that. Go up. And that, like that. Actually, let's go ahead and grab. I already have. I don't know what in the world I was thinking. Let's put the fishing pole up. Grab that. Because these are little corner areas right here. Like, see? these on up right here. Yeah, no, I'm going crazy. I just feel like jumping for a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and put that like so. There we go. And then we'll start with basically crouching and going. I figured that was gonna happen like that. So. Ah, I broke my toe. Broke my toe. Anyway, let's do it the right way. You know what I mean? Go right on over here. Probably need to jump up here and do it like this. I know I can boom. And then boom. 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 And then just to make the turn, go snap. 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 And I always like doing a little bit of an overhang like that, so you know. And this is just a little simple starter house, you know. It's nothing real major, you know. It's just a little starter thing, you know. Just a little starter. And I'm actually going to leave that open so that I can get back in there and back down. Actually, I probably shouldn't really be worried about doing that, so. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can get it up that way. Yeah, this is slow moving, but this is how I do it. Until we get the Swift Sneak, this is kinda the way it's gonna be done, you know? Alright, and see, we're definitely gonna have to go back down because we're gonna need slabs. Probably gonna need some more stairs as well. But we're definitely gonna need slabs. So yeah, let's get right here and go in there, and then so it does do that, does do that. Actually, how many will we really need? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I imagine that's 6 that way as well, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6. So 7, 7, so actually it's 7, 6. Right, so 7, 6. And the ladder's probably in the wrong spot now. Probably had to put it on the back wall right here, but no. It's in a good enough spot because we're going to be closing all this off. The ladder's temporary. So yeah, we got 6 that way, 7 that way. And then this way from here to here, it looks like already counted those, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5, so it'll be 7, 6, 5. Okay. So that's what we're looking at, which will be 14 and 18 altogether. Alright, so that's what we need. We need 18 altogether. And that'd be 6, should have been put that right there. Let's grab the slabs. Alright, and then go ahead and bend down there. And then we want to go ahead and put one there. One there. So yeah, that's how I build. Nothing real fancy at this point in time. We can get fancier now, don't get me wrong. We can get extreme on the fancy side. You know. But right now, there's no need to be fancy. Just need a little starter thing so that nothing can crawl in. That's what the overhang is for. So that nothing can crawl in. You know, you just do that right there. And then you go ahead and slap one of these upside down right there. Toss that right there. Yeah, that's good right there. So nothing real major. It's just have to snap. See? And then you put one right there. And then you just go this way with it. Nice, nice. And the music is like so zen right now, you know what I mean? Okay, I guess I miscalculated that too. So I have to get 2 more. And since it only does it in 6, we're going to end up getting 6 more instead of 2 more. But hey, it's all good though. Seems like it's getting dark again. I think we're gonna have to make some more stairs anyway. So say it's too far away. Why does it always say like that? You know? And then the interior part, I don't know 100% if I'm probably gonna leave it hang up like that, but I'm gonna put some. I don't know. Since these are already like this, if I could just do that right there for those, and do the same thing for these, like so. And I'm thinking about taking that out and put something else right there. Or just, I don't know. Let's do the same thing all the way across. Oh yeah, first things first, you gotta make some more of the liners. I just make all those in the liners. And then go here and go boop. Alright, so let's go ahead and just put that right there and go ahead and close this on off right there. Yeah, and that's basically it. And now we just kind of jump off the back, break our toes just a little bit, eat a little piece of meat, and then go on the ends here, make those look a little bit more fancy-ish, you know. Yeah, just like so. And do the same thing over here. It looks like I need 2 more. And I'll take the rest of these and go ahead and make them into that. And grab just enough to make 4 more of those. Alright, and then we'll go back and look at it. You see? That looks good. Does that not look good? That looks pretty good to me. Yeah. Looks like a villager's house. What do you think? Just a couple of little tweaks, but it's basically a villager's house. Yeah. And then we'll go ahead and do this right here. And do that. And of course we want to do this right here. Alright, that's done. And ow. Go ahead and do that. There we go. That's the interior. See? Oh, that looks strange to me now. It just had to be that way. Yeah, let's leave it like that. Unless I decide to do something like this right here. Would that look good? That might look good. Let's go ahead and make the rest of these into ladders. I mean stairs. Oops. There we go. That's a little bit more of a detail. That looks pretty good. Don't have enough to do this one inside here. So I'd have to cut down some more birch to do that. But yeah, I'd probably cut down one more birch and it should be fine. And here's the lucky one. Do my little dance on the boardwalk. Yay, you like my house. And then we'll go ahead and make some more of this. So I can make some more of these. Thinking 10 might be enough, but we'll go ahead and get 14. I'll put those right here. And then we go boom, 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 boom. Up. Boom. There we go. That's nice. And now I get a lantern or something to put in the middle. That'd be kind of cool. Nice dance. And now we toss in the extra here. Might could use it for something, but I don't know. Well, there we go. Let's save these for something. Let's see, do we want to do a little bit of fishing? Ooh, what do you say we make a boat and then go fishing? Yeah, let's do that. What kind of boat we want? Do we want a jungle boat? Do we want an oak boat? Or do we want a birch boat? Wouldn't mind having a dark oak boat, but we don't have that right now. Actually, I'm thinking a jungle boat. Yeah, let's have a jungle boat. Y'all like that idea? Let's have a jungle boat. Grow, my lovelies. Oh, I don't know what to do with those. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yes, this is a good idea. And look at all the seaweed. All the seaweed. And we're gonna stop right there and go. Then you just kind of whistle. Ooh, come on. I clicked too early. Been a while since I've done this. We got a bowl. Now we can make soup. Got a fish. It was funny, the first thing we got was not a fish. That's gotta be like a record of some sort. Oh, come on. You're gonna give it to me? Give it to me, baby. As all the girls say, I'm pretty fly for a white guy. Now, I don't know if I'm far enough out. I'm pretty sure that something's probably going to creep up behind me and go, ah, my sciatica. I got a salmon. Uh-oh. Poofer fish. Now when we're able to make potions, we can make breathing water, underwater breathing potions. That's what the pufferfish is for. They don't do anything else, but it does that. Let's look at the house while we fish. Dad's home for now. Never know where things are gonna go, so you gotta start somewhere. Start at the beginning at a beautiful place to start. What was that? That looks weird. Did y'all see that? Oh, let's keep on fishing. Ain't that what you do after you build a house? Go fishing. Go try to catch some stuff and I hope that you catch a boot with some. There's some cows up there now. Moo. Trying to think if I have any um fishing stories, you know? Like once upon a time there was a night like tonight where there was nothing moving upon the sea. And all of a sudden you heard the noise. I nearly shit myself. Try to get that underwater fish. Get it? Haha. Underwater. Oh, I can't catch anything. I don't throw my hook out. Does anybody else ever do that? You pull it in, think that you already sent it out, and you're sitting there going, "Why ain't they biting?" And you realize, oh, the hook ain't even out there. See, the drown being nice right now. This is so cool. Laughing at me. Alright, I didn't go fishing to catch fish. Hey, that one was a dud. Look at the drown down there. He's got a fishing pole too. He must have had the same idea. Where's the treasure at? Oh, I missed that one altogether. I'm slow. I have no idea what to do with all these fish. Maybe we'll get a cat. Gotta find a village first, right? And speaking of villages, I'm thinking that's what we're going to do today. Because today is a very dangerous day to do some traveling. But we traveling, boys and girls. All people love the right age to be inside the boat with life preservers. Make sure you keep your life preserver on at all times while you're inside the boat. Do not take it off to take a swim because out there are sharks. See one. Just remember, only you can prevent drowning yourself. Remember, don't drown. If you drown, it's your own fault. Or maybe not. I won't blame you anyway. Ooh, there's a glowy squid. Oh, come on, I heard you go. That's why you gotta have your ears on. Probably do need to light up the area just a bit more. But it only took 2 hour real days to finish up the day one or 10 days in-game play days to get our starter house up. It's your starter home. And that's exactly how the villagers do it. They start up and then they stay there forever and ever and ever until some stranger comes along and says, "You're coming with me. You're going to meet my friend Kevin and he's going to teach you how to be selling lower prices." And yes, we're going to have Kevin. Kevin will be with us. I mean, it is Kevin, right? No, it wasn't Kevin. Huh? It wasn't Kevin. Who was Kevin? Is that Kenny's cousin? Kevin? Wait, screw you guys. I'm going home. No, it's Cartman. I done forgot what my manager's name is. I need help. I can't remember. This is gonna be the last cast. Let's see what we get. A boofish. But anyhow, you know. We'll go ahead and put things up except for the things we need. And then we're gonna go travel the world. Definitely don't need that. Not really needing any of that, nor that, nor that. Your bone can stay. I don't really need all that wood, so we just carry that wood. Not really needing a fishing pole right now. Actually, let's go ahead and put one of those carry those. We'll carry these just in case. And carry those just in case. It's a crazy world. Anyway, I think we can go with these stuff right here, and it should be just fine for the travel. So let's do that. And we can always do some meats and stuff along the way if we feel like we need to. But we're gonna take the boat because, well, let's just face it. We're gonna have to go probably a little ways. And we remember that the coordinates is this what's this? Let's find out exactly what these coordinates are. Alright, so -1, -25. Okay. -1, -25. Let's put that in this. Let's see. -1 dot 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 -25. And then we just drop out of that, and then whenever we need to, we just look at the chat and we'll be able to see exactly what the coordinates is to get back homes. Supposed to be a little bit easier once when we get some redstone and make a compass, and then we can make our way back, because that's essentially the spawn area anyway. Apparently this is a vast ocean, apparently, that I can't see across it. And I don't think there's any jungle villages, unless they added those in the game and I didn't know it. Plus, there is one thing that could be interesting to find in a village if we find a village, especially if we find a village where the coordinates is over the 1,000 mark. Is it the 1,000 mark? If you find a village within 1,000 blocks of spawn or 0, 0, you have a chance of finding the end portal underneath it. Which we're not wanting to do that, but it is a potential for that. We could always look when we find a village. And I'm thinking we probably went the wrong way to find a village. I don't know. There's something over here. Look at that terrain. Look at that. That's some high boys up there. And it's still jungle too. Or is that oak? Is that dark oak? That's a tall oak if that is oak. No, that's still jungle wood. Okay. For some reason it looked darker for a second there. So yeah. Oh man. I definitely don't want to try to climb up there. Of course, they do got a bunch of vines coming down, so wouldn't really be too difficult. This is a large jungle. What the heck? Why is there so much jungle out there? There's even more out in the distance over there. Oh my. Whoa. Hey look, it's got a beak. Probably eventually, we gotta make an aquarium in one of our houses as well. Oh, we got some different terrain over here. More jungle that way, so let's go this way. Oh, and then we got acacia. Oh, that was a pretty good wood right there. Because it looks like rock on the outside and then red or orange, or kind of a reddish orange color on the inside. And that red color, real good. It looks real good up against like deep slate or something though. So yeah, or blackstone. Blackstone. You know, we didn't carry a bed with us. I got shears so I can shear a sheep when I see a sheep. Gotta see a sheep first though, huh? And I wanna, cause we're getting back up to some more jungle. So let's put that in my, I'm go ahead and clear that one. Oh, I automatically got 3. That's a good thing, isn't it? Set that there. Go ahead and make it big. Oh, I don't need those anymore. Probably should have named this jungle something or other, you know? There's just a whole bunch of dense jungle. I still hadn't come across the village yet. And I'm gonna cut across the thing here. And grab all this sugar cane, we'll need it at some point in time. There's some more over here. Seriously? Get up there. Now we know where all the cows are at. Let's go ahead and get some of these cows. try to get some leather. There we go, got some leather there. Oh, we can get some more leather and leaves right here. What do you got? Purple dye, cornflower. Alright, got some more leather. Oh, we're definitely gonna need as much leather as possible. So that we can make bookshelves and stuff out of them. So we can do some enchanting. And of course, there's just a bunch of jungle. I'm thinking we're probably not going to find a village in this area. I don't see one. I see, it just goes right back into jungle. No. Let's say we go ahead and do this. There we go. We now have a purple bed for traveling. I don't want no squat box. I thought about it for a moment and I was like, nah, no squat box. I don't want something sounding like a creeper except for a creeper. You know, you'd be trying to sleep in bed and go, I'm afraid. I had a nightmare. A creeper was after me. Why you such a baby? Can't handle the creeper. Does seem like we're gonna have some sand up. Well, could just be beach. Be nice if it was a desert or something, you know. No, looks like it might be a plains area up here. More shite. Okay, this is where we're going to jump off. Make sure we grab the boat. Hey, there's some more over here. Let's go grab it. Grab it. Ooh, look what we found. Not a village, but it usually has a chest that might have some decent stuff in it. Or okay stuff anyway. Oh, it's got a lodestone. 2 lodestones. Are you kidding? Oh my. Nice. There we go. We got gold. Got oh. Make sure I put the bed back in the hot bar. I put this back over there. Oh, that's right. I was running around there because I thought my boat was over there. The boat's in the hot bar. Let's go over here and see if Nautilus Boy is going to give me a Nautilus shell. You real passive today, ain't you? Oh yeah, gave me a Nautilus shell. Am I carrying a Nautilus shell in my offhand? How crazy is that? Why is the Nautilus shell able to go into your offhand, but you can't put torches in your offhand? Excuse me, that's crazy. Oh wow, a village on a hill. You know, on Java, these creeks work pretty much almost instantly. But right here, you still got a double tap cow, whether you crit or not. Let's go over here to the village. Let's go to the village. Not 100% sure what I'm going to find at the village, but one of the things I do want to do is make sure we put all the villagers into a house or houses. You know, wrangle them up as much as I possibly can. You know, that way. Oh wow, it is dark right in there. Ooh, what are these? Nice. We can get apples all day long, and I'm not worried about bread right now. I'll leave those in there for right now. But let's go ahead and put on some armor, you know? Yeah. Protect thyself. Yellow bid. I started to call it what Jason calls it. village houses down here. So. Okay, so y'all trying to get up to the top for some reason, huh? I did that poorly. Oh well. I tried. How about you, Ken? I just beat you then. Stay right there. Normally there's a bell. If I can find the bell, I can, they still don't put nothing into the barrels. And potatoes. Those would be good to take. So we found a village, we locked in 2 villagers, which is technically all we need. But we don't really need to lock them in anyway, we just, you know. Potatoes, everything else can stay. I might clear it all out later when I start revamping this village. But that's what I'm thinking about doing, is basically taking all the villagers, trying to get them all into one location. Which I guess the only way to do that is to pretty much break up all the beds or something other. Yeah. Who knows? They might take it, they might not. And that one's gonna stay in there. That's a nitwit. He can get lost. What am I doing now? 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 Ooh, do I have a plan? Do I have a plan? I tell you what, I don't think I got a plan. I think, finding this village was one thing. But what I think I need to do Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the chest. And then take the chest and add it to the boat. And then toss these on the ground. And then I'll go ahead and toss them on the ground too. And I normally travel with a mule. So I normally travel with, so that I can have extra storage space. But this time I didn't do that because, well, actually the donkey, I don't know why I said mule. But yeah, let's toss that on there. And I'm thinking, ooh, what am I thinking? I'm thinking what's probably best is to go ahead and armor up and set up to get some diamonds and armor up and everything that way as well. And stuff. And then we go to the nether and start getting some things. Cause we're gonna get things set up. We're gonna have to have the resources we normally have. And there's a llama. Maybe I should get a llama. There we go. And now can we just, oh yeah, you need a carpet thing right there, but let me dismount. And then we go ahead and do this right here to make one of these. And then we click that on you. Let's see how much space you got. You got that much space. Not much space though, is it? We can't we can only lead these. That was the other issue. When leading them. Actually, let's what was this one? There we go. That's more. Yeah, let me get this out of my offhand. You still can't do anything with it. Anyway, that's what our llama looks like now. And then when I travel, I'll travel with the llama. Actually, let's put the lead into the llama as well. Put certain things into the llama. And the llama's in the boat now. I would say that should get him out of the boat. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Not to beat you, but a reason. Nice talking night. Yeah, I don't know. Are you coming? Yep, he's coming. And this is how we pull the llama down the road. I mean, he's skiing. He's a ski boy. I ran into some dirt. Kind of hard to drive like this, isn't it? We could drive like this. I don't know how far we're here. There goes the village. Oh, we gotta go this way now. Oh. Something tells me I made a mistake. This stops right here. Why did my brain think that it went on through? I was hoping it would go on through. Cause it's alright, you stay right there. Oh lordy. Oh well. No problem. Let's get this stuff back to the starter place. I'm done giving. I was hoping. we got a stack now. We'll make sure he's still on. I don't know, it seems to me like it might be a storm brewing. I don't know if your people are interested in aquatic, but we're out in the middle of nowhere, rolling down the river with nowhere. We got land back behind us. Hope no Kraken comes up and tries to find us. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But yeah. Oh, we're heading. That's heading up. Oh, where's this going? The numbers should be going down. Yeah. We want the numbers to go down. Down, 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 and put a ring of fire. Yeah, shimmering gold water. Sparkling water. I reckon sparkling. Like little twinkles in his eye. And I drank way too many of them, I guess. They got way too many bottles. They see me rolling. Oopsie. Look at that. Yes, that is what I think that is. I don't think we could take that on right now. Oh yeah, we also need a name for the llama. But yeah, that is a guardian thingy. Oh! I was too close to it anyway. That made me jump a little bit. Seeing that eyeball. Huh. Okay, I thought I saw something over here, but it's just some weird dirt thing. But yeah, the thing is not too far off the spawn island over here. So, yeah. Thinking maybe I should do a screenshot or something of it, so I can get the coordinates and everything. Yeah, let's do that right there. Yeah, right there. Let's do a little screenshot there. I know it was, there we are. And then we go back this way. We're going down, 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 down. I got a little too. Oh, we could probably still set up like a sugarcane farm. I do think we need to. Yeah, some glow squid. Which I guess glow squid, excuse me, could help out a little bit when we start doing certain things. I do need to make like a that will make one. I wish I could make just one, but I'll make three. And we'll put them right over here, baby. Okay. And then just for the heck of it, we'll do that. Yeah, no, I went to bed with all the doors open. I'm a crazy guy. Alright, what we need to do is, well, one, let's unload some of our inventory here. Ooh, I had to make another chest, huh? I was mostly putting random stuff in these chests. I'm not trying to organize a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I'm gonna leave that lead inside you. No, that sounded weird. Toss that up there. We're gonna toss these up here. I need to take one of these. Just one of you. Let's go ahead and make an item frame. Don't have enough sticks. I can make an item frame. And we'll put the item frame right there. And there we go. Not that. This right here. Let's go ahead and put 7 in that one. Another 7 over here. Let those cook up. Hmm. That's a little makeshift sugarcane farm. Nothing real fancy, just something like that. Ain't no big deal. That should provide us with enough sugar cane for a while. Just randomly go down there and check it. And another axe that didn't break. Yep. Now to figure out what I'm doing now. I didn't think about it. probably need to make a lot more fences to put the llama in. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make some more fences. Because the llama needs to be taken care of. Don't know if that's enough. Don't think that's enough. That might be enough. And then what? Oh yeah, need a few to get this one. And I'll make some more sticks while we're at it. And there we go. Hopefully no doggos can get you. There we go. And we'll put that inside. That way we'll always have it. But you stay in there. Is it nighttime again already? Oh man. Time flies in game, doesn't it? I'm so itchy. Now we're at 16 days in game. Yep. It's a nice day for a white llama. Alright, well, since we're going to be doing most of the traveling through this live stream, let's go ahead and take a quick gander over here. I'm going to probably do some mining here in a little bit, but I want to see if this forest jungle, see how far it goes in this direction, because something tells me it just all the way around that way. So we just roll along for a little bit. You're adorable. Well, we got some more stuff over there. I don't know. I just now noticed the, I was looking at the stream just now and it's lagging, isn't it? It's lagging like crazy. It says the bitrate as, it says is excellent. So why is it, I can't do anything. Okay, so what's that up there? If that's a desert, that's what it's looking like. The jungle that we just went through right over there comes on into this desert place here. Okay, so we're not that far from the desert. Now which looks like there's a desert temple. Maybe, so it's underwater, huh? Ooh, diamonds. Don't know if I'm gonna need that ever. Don't need the pressure plate either. Projectile protection, efficiency. Yeah. Okay. That was a pretty decent find. And let's see, does this place have... It does, right there, look at that. Need to make a brush. We don't have any copper or anything on us or anything. So we'll just have to come back here with a brush and do that stuff over there. And we're doing pretty good at finding sugarcane, so having all the paper we need Doesn't seem like it's gonna be that difficult to do. And now I can make me a little cactus farm. A lot of times when you see a desert temple, there's usually a desert village not too far from it. Actually, let me take a look at that real quick. See if we can't do something about this. Let's see, can I change anything? No, I can't do anything while we're live streaming, so. And I like the fact that you can essentially pause the game. So you see how the water's flowing? And it does pause the game. So. Because in some aspects, it would just continue on going. I think, especially in multiplayer, if there was anybody else in this world, it would definitely not pause it. For good reason, too, so you know. Another cool now, huh? Definitely collecting a lot of sugar cane. Like I said, we're gonna need it for making bookshelves. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say I gotta put the bed up, but I want to make sure. So let's go and put this up here. This down here. But yeah, let's go ahead and roll back to the starter house. Grab a couple of things on the way, I guess. But yeah, we'll just roll on back to the starter house. And we start getting more resources. So I'm thinking what I need to do is start making some farms. One of the biggest farms I need to make is either do some caving and try to find some mob spawners and make some XP farms out of those, or build a dark room spawner where I can do some XP out of that. Now, a dark room spawner in a single player can pretty much be almost OP if you really think about it, considering the fact that it sets up a dark room, and if you put it high enough in the world and you set it up in a way to where instead of having the full dark room thing, you could have daytime and nighttime spawns into this dark room, which will allow you to have double the mob spawns than what you normally would. At least that's what I've heard. But the way I do it, I just pretty much make like a cave type dark room spawner using cobblestone or whatever stone I can do. A lot of times it doesn't really have to look that pretty. But I was thinking that if we did that, I would like to make it basically pretty, you know? Pretty-ish, I guess. You know. Where it's basically a dark room and you go in and everything. But it's also something else. That the initial box and everything would look like the initial box, and then we could probably even set up in the exact same area like an iron farm or something other, which wouldn't really be too difficult to do. But if we wanted to do it that way, particularly like an iron farm, mob farm kind of thing going, then what we would probably want to do is go to the village that we found and send the villagers into an area to where they can pretty much make the iron golems. Because you need at least 10 villagers, 10 beds, and 10 job stations, whether it's the same job or other job stations, you know, like um, farmer jobs or something other. Um, Forgot what I was gonna do with the string. Do I got any string or anything down here? I want to make sure. Ugh, I'm just so tired for some reason. I will do that, and I'll set up a thing for that at some point in time, so that we can have a cactus farm. And I'm trying to remember what the cactus farm would do, because the way I used to use a cactus farm is set up a tier cactus farm and everything. And it would make, you could make dye out of it, but the dye wasn't really what I was doing. What I was doing was making bone meal out of it, so that I can have bone meal either to grow other stuff or bone meal to make bone blocks. So it's a tough choice. Yeah. So I'm not exactly sure I'm going to do anything at all with it other than making dye. So I don't know if I'll make a full out farm or just make like a simple uh, reproductive cactus farm where it just reproduces cactuses enough to where I'd be able to, you know, use them for dyes or whatever. And I do think at one point in time, people were using cactus farms aside with furnaces. They were making dye, but they weren't really using the dye. They were just letting the dye jump into like a fire pit or some lava or something other. And they were doing that because they were using the furnaces as an XP farm. Because when you pull out from a furnace, you'll get the XP that comes from the items that are being smelted in the furnace. And by doing that, it used to build up in the background. So I don't know if it still does it, but the more that was smelted through it, the more XP that was in there. So when you pulled an item out, you would get all that XP. So if it was running like for an hour IRL time, then you would get the equivalent of how much was smelted in that hour of XP, which could be 32 levels or it could be 100 levels. And that's if you're at level 0 or something. So, you know. And we'll click on that. Make sure we have a respawn point. Because so far, we are lucky we have not died yet. And I'm just saying we're lucky. Because I don't want to say I'm skilled. Because I might not be that skilled. Is there another one? I know I see you over here hiding behind the vines. But you don't ever give me anything. That's why I don't worry about killing you. Hay bales. I know, I can read. I can, well, read. I can. Oh, you got propagules. Why would you be selling melon seeds in a field of melons? I know. It's like, don't look too close into my business. I wouldn't have to if you were doing the right business. Oh, it sounds like he's been attacked by Enderman. Alright, y'all need to come up with a name for this for me and everything. Actually, how would you be able to tell me what the name is? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Probably could record some episodes in this world and everything. That might do something, I guess. But yeah, yeah. Yeah, let's close that door. Let's take a look around and stuff, and think about how the day went and stuff. So, There goes the back of my head. Wait a minute, where's my cape at? Yeah, you got the cape on. And it's not on right here though. I don't know where my cape is. But, you know. So, this is going to be the end of the episode right here. We're going to pretty much, yeah, just look at ourselves through the window pane. Probably don't want to, well, I ain't hearing the Enderman out there. But I'm pretty sure you can look at an Enderman through a window and it'll be fine. There's a zombie out there as well. Anyway, let's take a look right here and everything, and pretty much start saying thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone 100% for watching, and if you liked, please follow. And if you didn't catch this on the live stream, go ahead and go over to, I don't know why I'm saying it that way, because if you're watching this, you're going to be watching. Anyway, if you're watching this on youtube.com// at ContraVods, thank you for watching. And if you like, subscribe and like, and highlight the little bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload videos. I hope y'all have a good one.